Now we're going to test the C-Access Gateway installation. To do that, we need to add a host entry to our host file, which is if you go to start run and say drivers, this opens up the drivers folder. If you click onto etc and host, if you look at this file, you just need to add this entry. This will be the host name that you entered while you were configuring the SPS server, and I'm pointing it to the local host, which is the loopback IP. So what this does is when I enter test.simulab.com, since there's no DNS setup, it's going to look in this file to see what the IP address corresponding to that address is, and it's gonna try and access the same server. So if you remember, we set up Apache on port 18080, so that's why we're going to test http test.simulab.com colon 18080 AFF web services assertion retriever. This is the URL that's gonna tell us whether the configuration was successful, the agent is set up correctly, and whether the federation service is initialized successfully. So if you see this message, that means uh, everything is set up as it should be. So you could also do this check by going to the logs, which will be under CA, Secure Proxy, Proxy Engine, Logs. So you could look at the server.log, and if you scroll down, it'll have a bunch of info messages, and then if there's any error, this is where it'll show up saying there's an error. In our case, everything's successfully initialized. The webagent.conf single process mode initialized is true, so it loaded everything as it should, and everything has come up successfully. It's another way to test whether everything is set up correctly or not.